Everyone, we are going to just do a quick video for you to learn how we will be using Zoom throughout the CELC convention this year. First thing I wanted to note is when you come to join the meeting, whether that's a business meeting or one of the essays throughout the week, you will initially be placed in a waiting room. So if you do not see anybody at first, just give us a few minutes and we will admit you and let you join. So you will see on my end, this is what I get. I'll get a note saying that somebody is in the waiting room. And as soon as I admit that individual, they will be able to come on here and hopefully the video will be on. I just wanted to go through a few tips and tricks for Zoom in case you are not familiar with it. If you are, might just be a good refresher. So one thing I want to point out so that we can see as many people as possible, because we would love to see everyone's faces, you should see something in your right-hand corner that is called View. If you click on that, you're going to probably want it in gallery view. There's only myself, and this is actually my phone that I have connected, so you can only see 2 people. But you will be able to see up to 48 people on one screen. Now, we are planning on having more than that attending, so you will end up seeing a white arrow that's going to be pointing one direction. And it should say like page like 1 of 2 or 1 of 3. If you click that arrow, that will allow you a chance to see everybody else who is logging on as well. So if you log in, you only see one person. Go up here in your right-hand corner and choose Gallery as your view. Another thing that we will be using is the chat feature. When you press on the chat, it's going to pop up. You can drag it wherever you would like if you have a second screen. The chat we will use for any questions that you have, if you have an item that you would like to discuss, or just if you want to say, hi, I'm so-and-so from Kenya, go ahead and post that in the chat as well. And we will have somebody monitoring that. And we will get to questions or discussion items towards the end of that specific item. So again, we'll be watching that for chat. You are also going to see something that says reactions. We are going to use the reactions for those of you who are voting members. If somebody, one of our presenters, asks for a motion or a second, you're going to go to your reactions and you are going to give a thumbs up. So when you click on it, we will be able to see a thumbs up in your screen, and we will take that as a motion or a second. And then if you want to go ahead and take it off afterwards, you just click it again and it'll come right off. Some of you may have a hand raise feature, some may not. You are welcome to use that, but if you don't see that, go ahead and use the thumbs up for providing a motion or a second. Once we get to an actual item that needs to be voted on, so we've done the motion, we've done the second, you are going to see a poll pop up right in front of you. So when I click launch poll, I do see a couple of extra things. You will not see this poll in progress, but you will see this item. And again, just as a reminder, the only ones answering these are going to be the voting members. So I will then watch to see that, I think we've got about 30 some voting members that you will participate, that you can approve this motion. And again, we'll do this after each item. So something to watch for throughout the meeting. Also note that if you join just on a phone or a tablet, it will make it a lot more difficult to be able to participate in those polls. If you only dial in, you cannot participate in that poll because you will actually need to see your computer. So just keep that in mind. One thing I should have mentioned at the very beginning is we will ask that you rename yourself. So you can see here I have my name. Sometimes when you log in, it might be your email address, it might be some sort of nickname that you put in. We ask that it's your first and your last name. So you're going to click on rename, and then you will just be able to type in your first and your last name here, and then click rename, and it will save it for us. Lastly, when you join, you will be muted already. But if somebody comes on and says, "Hi, welcome Erin, thanks so much for joining us," they'll probably give your last name as well. You are welcome to go ahead and unmute yourself. Your mute button is going to be right here in the bottom left-hand corner. If you're on a tablet, it might be floating along the top or the right of your screen. So this, we will just expect that if you are not speaking, to definitely stay on mute, just because there will be so many of us, we can avoid some of the background noise. But if you are asked to unmute, you will just click that button and it will unmute you. I think for the most part, that is going to be what we use. You will not see breakout rooms or record. That's only on my end. So yours should be pretty simple. Again, if you have any questions, definitely let us know. You can always send an email beforehand as well to celcconvention@gmail.com. But otherwise, that should be a good overview of Zoom. And we are really excited to see you on Tuesday. Thank you.